Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I watched one of my old videos. It was the first pressure video I ever made. And holy crap were we bad. And I started to realize people can not be good at pressure. Surprising, I know. That's why we need to help them. So which is the purpose of this video. This is going to be a tutorial based on a lot of things in pressure. There are going to be around 6 chapters. But we're mainly going to focus on the node monsters, like Angler, the other monsters, room types, and grand encounters. There's also going to be another chapter explaining just what players shouldn't expect when first playing pressure. Well, let's jump straight in. Alright, so we're going to focus on the basics. What players shouldn't expect when first playing pressure. Now, I won't lie, pressure is a lot like doors, especially because you're, going through a bunch of doors, but the monsters are a little different. For example, one of the most beloved creatures of doors, possibly, is Screech. And while there is a copy, sort of Screech in the game, aka a Squirtle, they're a little different. They can spawn in dark rooms, but you don't have to look at them. They're basically the opposite, almost like eyes. You can't look at them, and you cannot shine a flashlight at them. So just generally, be ready for absolutely anything. Alright, now on to node monsters. Node monsters are basically monsters that follow a straight path through your room and all are basically hidden in the exact same way. Right here is an example of us avoiding a node monster, which in this case is Angler.
Good enough?
From my skills, pretty sure.
So basically just play normally and try and react as quickly as possible to things. Alright.
Oh, for that reference, the nightmare repeats itself every time.
Bro, you're so nice, actually.
Yeah. As you can see, as we heard Angler approaching closer, we got into a locker as he passed to the next room. And this is basically how all node monsters work, except for that one guy that absolutely no one likes. So yeah, when one of these dudes come knocking on your hallway, then quickly get into a locker. But the farther you get into the game, the less time you have to be in a locker before it literally just spits you out. So I recommend when you get really far into the game, waiting until he gets really close to get into the locker. Alright, now on to this dude. His name is Frogger. And this dude will not only go down your door once, but 3 times. Now, it is a little different than I'm explaining it. He goes down to the end of your hallway, and then he goes back. But then the third time he comes around, he goes all the way through. And on his third time coming back, it takes him much longer, so you need to, lock in. Alright, now time for the next thing. This here is Blitz. And this dude is generally the same as Angler, except once it alerts you, it's coming on full-on 100 miles per hour through your hallway. I'm honestly surprised this dude doesn't break down the entire door. Alright, next up we got this girl, and her name is Pinky. Just like most node monsters, she goes straight to the end of the hallway. But, except I guess she's just not strong enough, but she will just casually start going through your hallway with barely any warning except for her scream. The lights won't even flicker. Alright, now on to this dude. His name is Chainsmoker, and to be honest, I don't know why he even exists. This dude will come straight down your hallway just like Angler, except this dude, unlike Blitz, will go at 0.5 miles per hour through your room. These are some of the moments where you want to make sure that he's coming before you get into the locker. But once he does come, he'll start puffing a bunch of green smoke into your room, and literally all it does is fogs up the room, and sometimes the graphics glitch out and it lights up the room. I don't know why this dude exists. Alright, now on to... No. This here is Pandemonium, and he's by far one of the most annoying creatures in the entirety of pressure. Literally, this dude can be on the moon, and if one of his invisible seeing beams even touches you, he will be sprinting full-on 3,000 miles per hour towards your location. And even if you do hide in a locker, you have to do his mini games where you stare at a dot in the middle of the screen and he'll start kicking the locker just to get you to stop looking at it. Now, even though this is very rare, and I guess it is a node monster because it acts like the rest of them, you know what? Here he is. His name is the Multi-Monster. And whenever he spawns, red text will appear at the bottom of your screen, and he'll start rushing through. And if you are hiding in a locker or in a separate room, then he will literally delete your entire inventory on impact. Alright, I'm glad you made it this far. So here we are now with room types. There are all different types of rooms in the entirety of Pressure. These rooms are what make Pressure special, with all their different things and features and really all that stuff. While you may be recognizing, is this the beginning place in the beginning of the video? Well, it is, because actually in the first video is when we encounter a different type of room type. Well, let's look. Wrapped around you, and when you turn around, she goes away. It doesn't actually hurt you, though. Bro, actually stop yapping. This
hell waiting for me?
She just said, is there
anything at all?
She just said, why is she yapping?
I'm scared.
You're scared? No dip. For like, she said, is there a hell waiting for me 3 times in a row? Like, her audio's glitched out, bro.
I've not talked to once.
That's crazy. This room type is called the Outskirts. And it's an under construction, basically like mines place where you go through and it's really creepy, dripping with water and all that stuff. And for some reason, I always get caught by wall dwellers. Anyways, on to the next room, I guess. But the visual effects are so weird. When I was out walking by the trench speeder, she looked bigger than the trench speeder itself.
She's 40 feet tall.
Huh?
She's 40 feet tall.
The imaginary friend?
The document says.
Yeah, that's not true. So, you can go into free cam and then see that. This room type is called the trench tunnels. It's basically a big area with windows on the left and right, allowing you to see out. This is a place where infestation will spawn a lot, and we'll learn about him later. These rooms don't offer many more features, except it's more common for vents to spawn, so it's another safe spot. Alright, next room type. Oh yeah, let's go.
Alright, there's a door here. There's a door here. Oh.
Anything special?
That's awesome. Anything on this window?
Alright, now this place is called Heavy Containment. This is where all the entities were kept until Sebastian all broke them out, causing us to be here. This is the place where you'll find almost all of the entity documents. So if you're one for lore, then check here. Check all the rooms. There's probably going to be tons and tons of documents. Alright, on to the next room.
Meaning that I'm at 20.
That's funny. Hey, that rhymes.
If something to help me out here.
I hear music.
Yeah, I have something to help you. It's called Tour Remote.
That won't give me help.
Yeah, I will. These rooms are called the server farms. This is just an old place that I don't really like, is because it's just straight path with not many lockers and not many rooms. So this is one of my least favorite ones. But one cool thing is if there's a little bit amount of the servers, you can hide behind one of the servers and face the wall, and Angler can go straight by you without getting you. But other than that, there's not much special in this room. On to the next. Oh yay, this room.
I feel safe in this room.
Same.
Oh yeah, one towards my adventure good. Hi, Dr. Friend.
These are the maintenance tunnels. They're very dark and are only illuminated by very dimly lit emergency lights. Other than the feeling of having a straight path to go on, there's nothing special in these rooms. Alright, well, on to the next. What I'm about to show you is us getting the crystal and getting to the ridge, which is the last part in the game. It's very dark and one of the oldest parts in the entire black site. It doesn't have much, but has a lot of lockers, and it's pretty interesting. It's a lot like the Outskirts, though. Alright, well, enjoy this little clip.
Alright. the wait, why I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of your flashlights for this. Okay? It's
Yeah.
really dark. I have absolutely nothing to see. But
Okay.
so
Here, take this.
but
Just in case.
alright, 10. Wait a second before opening this door, I wanna find the file.
Wait, there's a file?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Probably on the other side. On the other side.
Fun fact, in this record I actually beat pressure for the 4th time, which will probably be uploaded to my channel soon after this. No file.
Wait, why? Wait, please, wait.
No, bro,
I didn't check. Wait, why?
I don't know mine.
we're cooks.
Why?
Because Frogger's coming?
Survived.
Your organs aren't.
Okay, I'm about to survive.
But alright, again, but please. That's
No,
good.
bro, just come on!
I'm still in this room. Also, I got it. I found it.
Okay, I don't need it right now. I don't need it. Just turn right.
Alright, he took it.
I want to walk
where am-
in.
I'm coming. What?
Turn
Oh,
right, turn right. Turn right.
I'm
Okay,
going.
I got the key card. I got the key card.
You know, I'm at the key card thing. I'm waiting for you.
What's this room? Safe question mark?
What?
Locker jump.
Good sucks.
That's Angler.
Hey, I got locker. You hear it too, but
Let's go. Like I said, this is the last area in the entire game. There's not much strategy to it, except like it's just basically like all the other rooms. But since it's so dark, me and my friends recommend locker jumping, as in you run from locker to get to the end. Also, since you took the crystal, there is no power, meaning you have to listen for every single node monster that may come. Alright, I think we have one more room type that's really important. Let's go. For the 3 rounds we did to record this, we sadly did not get the flooded rooms, but here they are. These rooms are completely flooded with water. You can literally swim in them. Now, the one thing I recommend for this is if anglers coming, which is possible, listen, because anglers or any sound will be very, very muffled. This chapter will mainly focus on all the other monsters, such as void lockers, good people, all the other stuff that mainly isn't just node monsters. The first monster we're going to be talking about is void mass. These things hide in lockers and will capture you if you try and get into it. Once you are trapped in it, you slowly start taking damage. But somebody can save you by going up to the locker and clicking it. This will help drag you out. Here's an example. I'll have inside perspective, you do outside, okay? Or not, or we could just not do that. Alright. Alright, how much health you at? As you could see, I helped save Daniel from the void mass locker. Even though you do take damage, void mass lockers can be used to your advantage. If angler's coming, then you can get into the void mass locker really quickly. And make sure your friend's nearby, because once he passes, then you need to be saved. So if there's no other locker, you might as well use it. You can tell if a locker has void mass in it by looking and listening. If you hear breathing inside the locker, then that means it's a void locker. If you also see dripping water on the floor and purple, red, or green, there's multiple color eyes inside of the locker, that means it's a bad one. Oh.
what?
Good people. What you just saw is me encountering good people. Sebastian found this mask that he put on people, and then they worked with Painter to then allow good people to roam around the rooms and cause fake doors to appear. A way to figure out if there is a fake door is just the same as a void locker, looking and listening. If you put your character up to the wall next to the door and you hear either breathing or growling, that means it's bad. But if you also look at the number, there may be static or like TV lines in the background of the number. If there is, that means it's fake and you need to look for a different door.
One of those big rooms with a lot of rooms, but there's a big window and infestations in it. But yes, key card. I got
Oh, wait. This is heavy containment. It's a heavy containment entrance.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
No, it's not.
Oh. What you just saw us encounter is infestation. He is a big shark, basically, with, I think, multiple eyes that stands outside your window and is green. What he will do is he will try and drag your camera slowly towards him, and you need to try and keep your camera away from looking at him. If you look at him, you'll slowly take damage, and you do not want that. But if you are out of his sight, then you should be good. But the moment you get back in, get ready to move your camera. Next up are squiddles, and these guys are pretty annoying, but are pretty related to Screech indoors. These guys can only spawn in dark rooms and are basically just floating squids. If you look at them, then they'll start making a noise and a face will show, showing that they're getting angry. If you also shine any type of light except for a black light, or I think it's a Zorg or Glorb light, then they will also get angry.
You're so lucky, Wyatt.
Something has to be coming soon.
He's not Wyatt. Something's here. He's in. Infestation's in here.
What you just saw me encounter is a wall dweller. These things can come out of the wall at almost any time, and they try and chase you. You have to listen for their footsteps and quickly spot them before they attack you. If you spot them, they'll freeze and then run away. Even if you scare these things off, they can come back at any time. They don't even need to come out of the wall again. They can just randomly start running back to you. Next up, we're going to talk about the Divine. These dudes only spawn in the greenhouse sub-area, which I don't think I've explained, but it's mainly a place full of a bunch of grass, and if you step on the grass, these dudes will come alive and try to get you. But if you steer clear of their grass, they'll steer clear of yours. You were like, I can see your insides.
I think he's British. Sounds like British.
Yeah, they're both Australian.
I think, alright. I got that. Alright, let's just go.
Oh wait, can you disable it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, while this technically isn't a monster, it's something you're going to need to learn to avoid. This is a turret hacked by Painter, which will attack you if it sees you. It'll start shooting bullets and you can hide behind things to make sure it doesn't hit you. At the end of every room, usually near one of the turrets, there should be a lever that you can pull to disable all turrets in that room. This should allow for the rest of your team to escape easily. Alright, well, that's all the monsters. Please comment down below if I get or miss any of them. Alright, there are 3 types of ground encounters. There is 1, the searchlights, which is, I personally think, the easiest out of all of them. The firewall, which is basically a big obstacle course with a firewall chasing behind you. And then there is Abomination, which is you basically go through a bunch of water mazes trying to escape this big shark. First up is Searchlight, which, like I told you, I think is the easiest boss.
Your name is for all the time.
Alright, this will be good for the hiking video. Right?
Huh, what's...
This will be good for one that you could do.
It's ours now.
Alright, here we go.
It'll be pretty uncommon though, because there's only 9.
Oh, I shocked myself.
I can't afford to shock myself, I'll die.
Not immediately. You only lose like 9 health. As you may have seen, while this thing is floating above your head, your goal is to turn on as many generators as you possibly can. You can hide under these little conveyor belts, hide under crates, hide in crates, and there's just a bunch of places to hide, and you need to make sure his light does not see you. But if it does, you have 2 chances to dodge before you need to get into a safe spot. The third time, no matter what, if he sees you, he will always manage to get you on the 3rd try.
Spectated like this before. What are you doing?
Oh, I went out without the suit, so now I'm getting the suit. I loved how my imaginary friend was so was so happy when I got to the toy remote room.
What'd you do?
Just like, ooh, shiny.
Oh, no. She usually does that whenever you get something.
Did we kill him? No, we did not. So that was
It may be hard to see, but there is actually a firewall behind him chasing Daniel as he goes throughout the course. I guess this encounter is pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but the first few tries, it'll take a while to get used to it. Me and Daniel were sadly not able to get any footage of Abomination, but it's pretty simple. You go through a bunch of basically tubes, avoiding the monsters, turning left and right on this jetpack thing. One thing you should know is that when you're encountering a fan that you need to get through, you can hold backwards or S or whatever thing you are that goes backwards to slow yourself down without losing your boost. This can help you easily get through fans and easily avoid things. Also, if it ever says danger, then just completely go in the opposite direction. Do not stay where you are. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This took so long to make. I really hope this helps you. Please share this to anybody who needs this and help spread the word so we can get people who are bad at pressure to get good at pressure. Well, please comment down below if I missed anything, and goodbye.